Hi, this is Sarah Mikesell with thepigsite.com, and today we're here with Dr. Rick Sibbel. He is the Executive Director of Technical Services at Merck Animal Health. So thanks for being with us today, Rick.
Hey, you're welcome, Sarah. It's always good to be with you.
Appreciate that. Can you tell us a little bit about some new strategies to help manage swine diseases, these swine diseases that are changing very rapidly?
Sure, Sarah. We'll give that a good go. So disease is like a lot of things, and it changes frequently. And so we build vaccines to the best possible disease protection or preventions that we can do. But as we monitor the swine population, we learn that these viruses and these bacteria do change over time. At the end of the day, when these changes occur, we have to be prepared for those changes because our vaccines that used to work may not work quite as well. So last year, we purchased a company, Harris Vaccines, and Harris brings a very unique kind of technology to this space. And it's essentially about taking pieces of the genetic code and creating a vaccine that's very specific for the different strains that are in each herd. Now, as we look at this technology, it's pretty exciting because it creates a prescription vaccine environment that allows very specific, very customized sort of vaccines for situations where the disease has changed a bit and the old vaccines don't work as well. Now, this is early in the game and we're learning fast, but there's many applications to this technology.
Very good. And is this something that a farmer can get, or a producer can get a vaccine designed for his farm specifically?
Well, that's in its simplest form. The answer is yes. In its more complicated form, a veterinarian is involved. The veterinarian knows the operation. There have been samples taken from the animals in past, so we know the history of the herd. We've looked at the genomic structure of the viruses or the bacteria that are in the herd, and so there's a lot of steps in the process to determine A, is the disease really changing, and B, are we able to sort of build a customized vaccine that's specific and protective to the herd in question.
Very good. And what kind of diseases is this available for then?
Well, we can name two or three. We're working very closely with the Harris Vaccine folks as they integrate into our business, and they have an influenza vaccine, so swine influenza is one of the target viruses. They have a PRRS vaccine, so PRRS is a target virus. There are several other diseases, but if I got into that, it'd take too long. But those are the two that come to top of mind.
Very good. And as a global business, is this going to be available to your customers throughout the world?
It's a really good question. Obviously, Harris Vaccines is U.S. centered, and obviously the first process is about prescription vaccines according to the USDA systems here in the United States. But yes, the answer is that we believe that it has application beyond the U.S. borders, and our global folks are really excited to begin the process of investigating that possibility.
Very good. Well, thanks so much for your time today, Rick.
You're welcome, Sarah.
This is Sarah Mikesell with thepigsite.com.